Okay, so this is my tidal height theory at Wade Creek, is that if I look at my results for the last 2 weeks, all my action has been about 3.9 to 3 feet of tidal height. 8:07 a.m. today was 3.9 feet, and it goes all the way to 2.5 feet at about 10:20. So I figured between 8:07 and roughly 10:20 would be a really good fishing time. So that's about a little over 2 hours of fishing time. So that's why I went today at the specific time I did. And I can tell you that results were really good today throughout the entire time of my first hour. And my first hour is roughly from 8:15 to 9:15. So you can see 9:15 was 3.1 feet. And when I left at about 10:40, 10:50, I was still getting bites and fish, just not as active as when I first got there. But I just wanted to show you that paying attention to tidal height has helped me about the last 3 or 4 trips be successful. It's Thursday, August 18th. It's 8:22 in the morning back at Wade Creek. I was here yesterday and did okay. I only got 1 fish, but I had bites on like half my casts. So I'm actually expecting better action today right off the bat. For one thing, I'm going to go straight to the south, bypass all the rocks. And I looked at tidal height today, and the reason I'm optimistic is that high tide is at 5 feet, low tide is at 2.5 feet. So it's only a 2.5 foot swing over 6 hours. And the tidal height that I've been getting good action at, like from 3 to 4 feet, the window is about an hour and a half because of the low drop in tide. So that's one of the reasons why I'm optimistic right off the bat, because I'm hitting that window right now and I'm hoping I get some fish. Let's see if they had any action. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm Jay Kim. What's your name?
Matt.
Matt? What's your last name, Matt?
Malo.
Malo?
Yep.
Do you belong to the Oregon Surf Perch Club on Facebook?
Nope.
No? It's just
Never heard of it.
It's a local fishing club that we just focus on red-tailed perch. Okay. And then we post reports, we post all kinds of things. We have free raffles. We give out these are custom-made rods. We give out like 3 of these a year. These are called Santiam rods. He's a club owner. He's a local Oregon business guy.
Nice.
But he designed these specifically for our club, and then he puts our club logo on it, which no other rod gets.
Sweet.
Yeah. Have you had any luck?
I've got some good bites.
Yeah.
I can't hook anything.
So just to let you know, I fish this beach a lot.
Yeah.
So I've been here like 40 times this year already. I'm gonna head south because yesterday I got really good action down south. So what happens is there's this trough here that keeps you back from getting to the ocean. But if you keep walking down, there's a sandbar that gets you right to the ocean. So that's where I'm headed. So my rule is usually if I don't get action in 2 or 3 casts, I immediately move.
That quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not bring the fish to you.
No. It's more, you gotta, and once you find the fish, I'm telling you, you'll get a bite just about on every cast, but you gotta go find them and they school.
Okay.
So that's the reason why I'm headed down there now.
Gotcha.
Is because I went 3 times last week and 1 time this week, and all 4 times it was down there right around this time. Okay. So this is the sign I kind of look for when I'm coming from my tidal height, is these green rocks. There's a beach here. They are kind of getting hit a little bit. So, I think I'm just a little bit early, but I'm pretty close to the right time. Okay, so fishing conditions today are swell energies 150. It's like 60 degrees. So actually I'm short sleeves at, what is it, 8:25 in the morning, 8:26 in the morning. So that's really nice. And no wind, very pleasant conditions. And I can't tell catch conditions because it's so foggy, I can't see a thing. So when I get closer to the water, I'll be able to see. But the reason I'm staying close to the cliffs is I'm trying to find my landmarks. Okay, so I just passed my first landmark, and I think I'm going to head a little more south because I'm going to try and avoid all the rocks again. So again, here's that, you can't see it, but there's a trough here, and then this sandbar is very prominent now. So you can see how big this sandbar is, and it's a long ways down to the ocean. Okay, so when it's high tide and you're pinned up against the cliffs,
you're kind of casting into this area, and here's a small trough here. You know, that might help. Okay, so as I get close to the water, catch conditions look actually really good right now. So again, this is the tidal height I've been trying to come back at, and I'm about 50 yards south of my first landmark. So we'll see how it goes, but this looks really good. All right, first cast. Man, no rocks. That's a good sign. Oh wait, no, there's just a few rocks. Yeah, there's rocks here. I'm gonna keep moving south. So I wasn't expecting rocks on my first cast because I thought I had walked enough south, but obviously not. Okay, I'm gonna just reel up a little bit, but I can still feel rocks, unfortunately. So I'm gonna keep moving south. I'm gonna keep fishing my way though. I'm hoping there's a fish in those rocks. Keep moving south. I have not had a cast without rocks yet, unless I pull it in a little ways and I can get to a sandy area. Oh, just got a bite. But this is only my second cast. Still trying to find a non-rocky area, but I just got a small bite. Still getting a bite. They're kind of little ones though. I think I had a fish this whole time. Oh yeah, I just see a small one. Oh, double red tail. 2 dinks. So top natural. Oh, and my bottom bait is gone too. So again, this is just my second cast. Second good cast. And I've been here, I don't know, less than 10 minutes fishing. That's a great way to start off, double, even though they're dinks and the red tails. Another bite, so this is back to back. And I'm not having to wait too long for bites. Probably about, 10-15 seconds. So, this is much better than yesterday. And this is kind of the window and action I was hoping for, by coming back at 3.5 feet tidal height. And like I say, there's a pretty large window today of that height because the swing and tides are so low today. So I'm hoping the whole time I'm here, it's gonna be pretty decent action. So when I just got that bite, I was reeling in my line and couldn't figure out why my weight's not sticking, and I come up and one of the legs is missing. Things I do is I actually use a snap swivel on my weight, so it's a lot faster for me to change out weights, not having to mess with loops or not having to mess with knots. And what I found is that I hold my weights a lot longer because there's no abrasion of the mono. Okay, so if you haven't used a spider before, this is what I do, is that I twist the wires to lock in the legs, and then I just bend the 4 legs up like this, roughly anchor shape. And then I always start off in this configuration because I like my rig to stick. Then I just bend them down so they don't hold as much. So again, that's the reason why I use spider weights, because to me it's a variable weight. I just had a nice bite, and I might still have it, but this would be 3. Yeah, I still got it. 3 in a row. 3 casts in a row where I've gotten bites. This one was a really good bite. So this is fish 3. Yeah, this one's not a bad one. Bottom natural, but yeah, this was a really good bite. Taco size. So again, about 15 seconds of waiting for the bite. 10 and 3/4.
How much weight?
I'm using 3. Come here. In my, you see my bass emblem flap?
Yeah.
Open it up. Oh, I just got another bite. There's some claws in there. Yeah. Okay. Keep from drifting so much. How come my GoPro okay? Let's say 4 casts in a row. Got another fish. So this would be fish 4. This one feels small. You want to keep it? A little small. Like I say, I usually give all my fish away.
Right. No, I mean like fish-wise.
Oh, you can go elbow to elbow with me. I don't mind getting crowded, as long as we don't tangle. Depends who you're fishing with. If you're fishing with a club member, elbow to elbow is what we all agree to. It's just kind of help each other catch. Okay, so this was a dink. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's 9.5 inches, but it's really skinny. All 3 of my worms are bitten. So again, action's really good, and this is what I was hoping for by looking at the tide table today. So this is kind of what I usually define as a great action day. So, so far. Okay, let me try and get it back out there. I think the rocks finally got me. Oh, so I just lost it at the weight. What do you think? I think I'm just going to tie in a new weight. I'm going to tie in a claw. I don't want to lose my last spider. Hey, took the fast way out. I just tied a claw, 3-ounce claw to the bottom. I've only got one more 3-ounce spider left, so I don't want to use it on bare mono. I could have changed out my entire leader, but with all 3 hooks remaining, I figured I'd just tie in a new weight. It's a little close to the bottom hook, but it's good enough. So I haven't used a claw weight in forever, but they were the only kind of weights I used before I went to spiders. So it'll be interesting to see how they feel compared to my spiders now. Oh man, I can feel rocks again. Yeah, those rocks, they're getting to me. So Matt just said he got a bite, so that's awesome. I don't know how often he comes and surf fishes, but you know, it's just always nice to help people. You know, when they're surf fishing, he was asking me all kinds of questions about how far, what weight, what kind of hooks, what gear. So again, it's just nice to try and help people. I gave him some claw weights. So I think I ruined my mojo by having to change my weights out 3 times. So I had the 3-legged spider happen. I put my regular weight on, got that snagged, and this is my 3rd weight I'm working on right now. Have you been here before?
One other time.
One other time? Did you catch anything before?
Right before dark.
Yeah. Did you catch anything before?
Not here, no.
Yeah. It's been slow.
I went to Ona Beach and I got 5 before dark.
Oh, good for you, man.
Yeah.
How many times a year do you come surf perch fishing? Here, you want me to hold?
I just caught myself this year. I've only done it probably 6 times.
That's good though. That's all. Oh, it's got my first bite in a long time. So just had my first bite on my claw. Oh, I'm still getting bites. Oh, I think I got one. Yeah, I got one. So again, action's pretty good here. If I didn't have to change my weights out twice, I think I would have had another couple fish. Yeah, small one. Got a small one again. Oh, and then bottom natural's gone too. This is the 2nd cast after my last fish, and you know, I'm still getting bites. Unfortunately, you gotta wait a long time now, so I'm losing my patience. I'm also running out of gas, so I'm about ready to quit here. So if you wait the fish out, you can still get bites. But I had a great first hour and 15 minutes, you know, hour and a half, so I'm pretty content today. So I think I'm just gonna take off here very quickly. I was hoping to get one more after my last one, but like I say, it's taking a long time to get bites now. Okay, I didn't do a summary on the beach, so here's today's summary. I think I've been here a little over 2 hours. The first hour, 15, hour 30 was non-stop action. You know, bites on every cast. It started slowing down after that, but I was still getting bites on multiple casts. You just had to wait a long time before you got a bite. So, you know, action was really good today. I think I caught about 7 fish. Can't remember, but I had bites almost on all my casts. I just had to start waiting a long time towards the end. So I think that's it for today. I think I talked Matt into joining our club, and try and get the video up later. All right, that's it today.